This is a good one. Outside, don't mind the wind. 65 Chevy. Customer brought it over. Says it needs ball joints and front shocks. This truck is something else, guys. Look at these fenders. Honda. Steering rag joint. I mean, if you call that one. Everywhere I look on it, there's an issue. The main thing was his ball joints, which are extremely bad. But bolts are loose there. The rivets on the frame are coming apart. The bolts on the cross member here, all loose. Look at this lower control arm, guys. Look at how close that is to the frame. This is the passenger side. He just put these on there. Look at the driver's side. Look at the gap difference. You could see where this lower control arm's been sliding back and forth. These aren't tight. Both sides. Coil spring is not in its bucket right. There's no shocks on it to begin with. The frame is ripped out where the shock is supposed to go. I was just under here looking at the torque converter bolts because he just had this one put in. Look at that nut, it's only on by like 2 threads. He wanted me to fix the starter bolt because there's only one in it. Says the threads are bad. Transmission lines are pieced together. I mean, they're leaking, pieced together. The wiring is completely bad. That's a vinyl, I believe it's a vinyl tube on the fuel pump. Sorry about the focusing. Wiring like crazy up in there. Motor mounts are bad. Upper control arms are shot. No shock on this side. Completely loose shock mount. Look at the shifter linkage. What is this? Baling wire? Got like a bolt wedged in it. No bolts in this cross member for the transmission. 0 bolts in that side, 0 bolts in this side. Transmission mount bolts are loose. I mean, there's no bolts at all, top or bottom, on both sides. Parking brake cable thing over here. Oh, we just lost a bolt. This is baling wire for his parking brake cables. Pencil drive shaft. Completely shot fucking carrier bearing. No parking brake cable on this side, so it's wrapped around the frame. No shock on the driver's side back. Pinions leaking like crazy. U-joints look like they're loose. Exhaust mounts have burned off. The whole exhaust is just not even tight. The best thing in the truck is the clean power glide and the new tires. Every panel on the truck has a dent or full of Bondo on it. Unreal. I mean, this no bolts everywhere gets me, you know. That's the scariest thing in the world, to know that somebody's been driving this on the road like this. He drove this here. I'm just in utter shock. Scary. And the fan blades. That's a fan blade right there. Right here. This is a transmission line. I can't even put my finger between them. All the fan blades have hit the transmission line right there, going in the radiator. There's more baling wire up there by the carburetor, holding the hot valve open. I think this is the best part though. I mean, he said he just redid these control arms. I don't know about that. Both sides, come on. And I mean, you gotta know when to call it on a vehicle. I think this thing's beyond fixing as a daily driver, or even a weekend driver like he wants to use it.